Good evening. My name is Alia Salem. I'm a registered against HB 562 and 670 and HJR 32. However, I'm specifically testifying against House Bill 562. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to testify today. I am the Executive Director of the Dallas-Fort Worth chapter for the Council on American-Islamic Relations, and I help represent hundreds of thousands of Muslims in Texas. I'm also an 8th-generation Texan, and I was born and raised as a Muslim in Fort Worth, Texas. One of the services our office provides is to help acclimate immigrant and refugee communities into mainstream American life. For example, last year on the 4th of July, we visited 100 refugee families in Dallas and provided balloons and gifts, along with educational materials about the 4th of July to help them celebrate. We also serve as an advocacy organization, and we receive complaints from clients who are Muslim or perceived as Muslim and feel they have been discriminated against. We have taken cases supporting Christian Arabs facing discrimination, and as early as just this morning at 4:30 a.m., I received an urgent call from a Hindu gentleman seeking our assistance as well. Unfortunately, the climate in our country is such that our advocacy services are in demand now more than ever. I am sure you'll agree that we'd all prefer to work on strengthening Muslim participation in American civic life as opposed to defending innocent civilians from acts of hate and discrimination. Evidence from across the country shows that some elected officials seek to score points with their voting base by attempting to marginalize Muslims with red herring laws and other hateful comments. For the past 5 years, we have witnessed a trend of state-level support for this type of legislation, and HB 562 is no different. This is contributing to a hate-filled environment nationally that is having consequences here in Texas by people who are empowered by such actions. Our office in North Texas has been receiving hate crimes and discrimination complaints almost daily now, which is a dramatic increase from previous years. Your words in legislation have far-reaching effects, and your responsibility to represent and ensure the safety of your constituents is a heavy burden that requires thoughtful and balanced actions that speak to the high principles your offices must uphold. This is a solution in search of a problem with the potential for massive unintended consequences for our state. Is this our legacy as Texans and as Americans? I urge you to distance yourself from rhetorical legislation designed to marginalize and intimidate under false pretext of security and patriotism. I urge you all to vote against HB 562 and related bills. Thank you.
Okay, any questions, members? Okay, thank you very much. Oh, Ms. Salem, I've got one. Ms. Salem, could you come back up? Ms. Salem, could you come back up for just a second? You had mentioned that you were testifying on or against HJR 32 and 670.
No, I said I registered against them as my position, but I'm only testifying against HB 562.
We can't find a registration on HJR 32 or 67, House Bill 670.
I took a picture of it if you want it.
Okay. If some reason it didn't go through, would you mind just doing it again?
Sure. No problem.
Okay. Okay, sure. Ms. Stingley will help you with that.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sorry to imposition you on that, but we appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you.